Two of the best weapons in Avowed, this sword and this arquebus, can only be obtained by finding a rare resource called Starmetal. There are 4 scattered throughout the Living Lands, and today I'm going to show you the locations for every single one of them. So, no faffing around, let's get started. The first piece of Starmetal can be found on the easternmost point of the map, right next to the Emerald Star Gatehouse. When you use the nearest fast travel point, turn away from the gate and walk forwards. This will take you to the Godless altar. There will be a couple of enemies here that you need to take care of, but it's nothing you shouldn't be able to handle. Then, waiting at the altar is your first piece of Starmetal. Next, you're going to want to head to the damp Burrow in Emerald Stair. From the nearest fast travel point, head around this building following the path that I'm taking now, speeding it up a little bit to save you some time, and then you'll come across this spider cave. Now, there will be spiders in here, but there's also a boss you're going to need to take down. Once you've defeated the boss, you'll be able to grab your second piece of Starmetal from the ground right here. Now that you have 2 pieces of Starmetal, you actually have the option, assuming you can access Galawain's Tusks, the final zone in Avowed. If you head to Solace Keep and go all the way through to the forge, there'll be a dwarf here you'll be able to speak to who will craft you both weapons using 1 piece of Starmetal each. The first sword you're able to craft is the Meteor blade, and this is an extremely powerful weapon by itself without the upgrade you'll be able to get in the future. And the first arquebus you'll be able to get is called Moonstrike. Again, this one is incredibly powerful, and they both have a frost element to them, which will give both of your weapons that extra punch. Now, for the third piece of Starmetal, we'll be visiting Shatterscarp. For this one, head just north of Thirdborn, and we're going to start at this party camp area, work your way around this mountainy rock formation, and then eventually you're going to come across some enemies. They're going to be guarding a somewhat secret entrance just up here. You'll be able to tell exactly where it is because it'll have this bone structure thing just outside. This is what happens when you take a diet too far. Work your way into the abandoned mine and follow the path that I am taking to reach the very top. I know that a lot of people don't like it when I speed up these little walkthroughs, but I also know that your time is valuable and I don't want to waste it. But while we're going up this path, now is probably a good time to ask you to subscribe to the channel for more videos and tips just like this. When you finally reach the top, the path kind of curves to the right. Don't follow that, instead jump across over here to the left and follow this along, and then you'll be able to find your third piece of Starmetal right here. For the fourth piece of Starmetal, you'll be heading to Galawain's Tusks. Naturally, there's 1 in each area, and we're going to be going all the way to the northwesternmost point of the map. This one is called the Ash Forest. Again, going from the nearest fast travel point, run in a straight line until you come across this broken down bridge, drop it down, and then walk along until you find this little crater where the Starmetal has landed. There'll be a couple of enemies here ready and waiting for you. Take them down, but then when you interact with the Starmetal, picking it up, a boss is going to spawn. I think this is one of the bounties, so take him down and then earn some extra cash along the way. Now that you have 4 total pieces of Starmetal, or 2 extra if you've already crafted the original 2 weapons, you can head back to that chap at Solace Keep and get him to upgrade them. The sword, the Meteor blade, will then become Ondra's Offence. And here it is in action. As you can see, it's an incredibly powerful weapon, and this is the one that I actually used all the way up until the end game. It never let me down. Absolutely solid choice, and it will get you through every single fight you have coming up. Then, when you upgrade the arquebus, Moonstrike will become Heavenstrike. And of course, you can see that it's a lot more powerful, dealing more damage. I'm not overly fond of range in this game. I feel like it's a little bit too slow with the reload mechanics, but it absolutely packs a punch. And there we go, there's a complete guide for all of the Starmetal locations and weapons in under 4 minutes. If you want a complete guide on how to find all of the totems and the benefits of actually building each one, there will be a card on screen or a link in the description to a video that showcases every single location and they're marked by chapters to help you find any of the ones you may have missed. For now, if this video helped you, drop a like on it. And of course, subscribe for more videos just like this. I love your faces, you're amazingly beautiful, and I'll catch you in the next one.